Hey guys, Jonathan here, back with another Yankees post-game recap. This is going to be my first recap in a little while. I just moved out of school, been busy with finals, and the Yankees haven't been winning much, so I haven't had much time or many opportunities to make these videos, but I'm excited to be back. Yankees won last night. They had a good win in Cleveland, so we're going to go over a couple of the big plays from that game, and then my analytical breakdown today is going to be talking a little bit about pitch design. One of the cool angles and one of the cool shots that I saw from last night's game was an up-close grip of Aroldis Chapman's new split-finger fastball. And I wanted to get into a little bit about Rapsodo and pitch design, why pitch design is becoming easier for pitchers and more effective based on the technology that's being used today. So stay tuned for a quick recap, and let's get going. The Yankees really needed this one last night, and they picked up a 6-3 win in Cleveland. Domingo Germán got the win. He ended up throwing a quality start after a shaky first inning, and Aroldis Chapman pulled down the save. The big play of the night is going to be the Rougned Odor 2 RBI single in the 7th inning. With an expected batting average of .350, this ball came off the bat at 101.3 miles per hour. And although it had a -8-degree launch angle, the ball was hit hard, and it was hit in the right spot. I've mentioned in my last video a lot about launch angle, and a lot of people will rebuttal the launch angle argument with if you hit the ball well and square and hard consistently, regardless of the launch angle, good things are going to happen. It's more important to hit the ball well, hit the ball hard, and look at hard hit rate, barrel percentage over launch angle. Obviously, these two go hand in hand, but the big play of the night comes up from a Rougned Odor single through the hole with runners in scoring position. This was a huge hit for the Yankees. The Yankees are currently 25th in the MLB in OPS with runners in scoring position, hitting a pedestrian .639 OPS through the 2021 season with runners in scoring position. So this was a big hit, clearly the biggest play of the night, and hopefully sparks the Yankees going forward. Big hit.
And here is Kyle Higashioka to lead off. Swung on and hit in the air to center and deep. That ball is gone over the center field wall. And Chapman ready for the 0-2. And a pitch caught on and missed at 101. Ball game over. Yankees win. The Yankees win. Big win for the Yanks, down 3-0. Finally put some hits together with men on base.
So this image right here is the image that actually sparked my idea to talk about pitch design today and get into Rapsodo a little bit. My grandparents are here visiting as well. We were watching the Yankee game last night, and my grandfather asked me, what is spin rate? What does that term exactly mean? And I believe that as more and more people are understanding that analytics are really prevalent in the game, pitch design, technology, biomechanics in baseball, it's important to just understand these terms and know these terms, not only from a baseball development perspective, but from a fan perspective. It's good to know what these terms mean when they're being dropped in the game, so you can be understanding. So I'm going to go over a list not only of Rapsodo terms today, but show a couple of clips from a 2013 Trevor Bauer video detailing what he looks for in his pitch design with slow motion cameras, as well as a little bit into the analytics behind spin rate from last night's game, because not all fastballs are created equal. A fastball at 95 miles per hour could have more spin rate than a fastball at 100 miles per hour. So that is the difference between fastball velocity and fastball spin rate, and talking a little bit about how the pitchers are using pitch design and Rapsodo simultaneously to become better. So let's get into that right now.
All right, so this is my four-seam fastball. I have a couple goals for the pitch. One, I want as little movement as possible. I want to create an axis of rotation perpendicular to the line of travel of the ball to accomplish this. And I want as many RPMs as possible on this pitch. So notice how my hand is going from a supinated position before release to a pronated position after release. This is what I talked about earlier, as the hand is changing from the acceleration phase to the deceleration phase through the release of the pitch itself.
So throughout just that short clip from a Trevor Bauer video in 2013, you can see a bunch of different things that he's looking at just at his four-seam fastball. He's looking at his wrist movement, where the ball releases from his fingers, and these all are slow motion angles that can help him improve a bunch of different metrics that are on the Rapsodo dashboard, such as spin efficiency, spin rate, gyro spin, his location, and a bunch of other really important metrics. All of this data was first starting to really gain traction in around 2013 when Trevor Bauer was really making these waves. He wasn't necessarily the only one, but he was one of the first professional pitchers that was known to be using these analytics to try to get an edge, and now they're very commonly used. So I think that that's super interesting to see him kind of explaining it, and you can see the angle that the Rapsodo can get. It's super slow, super in-depth. You can see exactly where the ball is being released from. And this is why pitchers love it so much for pitch design. It's great for grip, it's great for arm angle, it's great for release, it's great for a bunch of different things. Now, as I'm going to display a Rapsodo dashboard and get into a couple of those definitions. So here I have pulled up an example Rapsodo dashboard. Some of these metrics might be confusing or you might not understand them, but I'm going to do my best to give you a couple today, and maybe we can come back to this in the future. So in the bottom left corner, you see the pitch count. That's how many pitches are thrown in that specific session, as well as the pitch type. The pitch type is the only manual operation that has to be done by the Rapsodo operator, making sure that you get the pitch that you're looking for. In the right above the pitch count, you're going to see a release dashboard. This is going to show you the release angle, the release height, the horizontal angle, and the release side. This is going to be useful when we want to get into tunneling to make sure that these numbers are consistent based on the pitch and based on the location. Right above that, you see the spin efficiency tab, which gives us our total spin. And as I mentioned, I wanted to define spin rate, which is measured in rotations per minute, the total rotations around the axis that the baseball is taking. And then the true spin is defined as the rotations per minute that can contribute to the spin-related movement. Now, if you take your true spin and divide it by your total spin, you're going to get your spin efficiency, which in this case is 95%. Go right above that, you're going to see the velocity. That is how fast the ball is moving. And then right to the right of that, you're going to see the spin direction and the gyro degree. So when using Rapsodo, you're going to picture almost a clock-like image on that baseball. And what that 106 is telling you is that the ball is spinning around its axis with backspin at the 106 portion. Imagine if the baseball was a clock, it would be spinning around that 106 axis. And then you use the spin efficiency and the gyro degree together to understand how the ball is moving in relation to the strike zone. So, of course, this is something that takes a little bit of practice to understand. The more you use it, the more you look at it, the more you kind of see it used in game, it becomes more and more clear. So I think I tried to make that as simple as possible. Of course, I'm still learning as well. I'm not Rapsodo certified quite yet, but it's something that I plan on doing. But I do want to have a good understanding going into my first usage of the Rapsodo, and I feel like I'm trying to kind of teach you guys along the way. So yeah, that's kind of a Rapsodo basics. I hope that you kind of could take a little bit of something away from this. And the Yankees play again tonight. Jordan Montgomery on the mound against Logan Allen. Cleveland, 7-10. Hopefully we can get another win, and hoping for the best. So thanks for tuning in. Take care.